Hi guys. This video is going to be a tough one. It's one that I've wanted to do for a while actually. I'm pretty sure I brought it up in my other video touching on this subject. I used something that happened recently between Trisha Paytas and Hair by J to comment on the subject of bullying. So yeah, I meant to say, if I didn't say it in it, that I would be doing another video about it, based on my experience with it. And the main reason I wanted to do this video is because when I was younger and I was going through this type of thing, I wish that I had someone else around that had been through this to like tell me this stuff, because it's one thing for your friends and family to tell you the stuff that I'll cover in this video, but you don't really pay that much attention to it because they're your friends and family, and you kind of feel like, not that they should say that to you, but like because they care about you, they're gonna say like, don't worry about it and stuff like that. But if you've got like a complete stranger who doesn't need to say that stuff to you, that doesn't need to be positive to you, and they're saying it because they've been through it themselves, I think that just changes things for that person. And I really wish that I had that when I was younger, because, you know, like I say, it's one thing for your family to say everything will be alright, don't worry about it, do this, do that, but you don't really take it on board as much as you do as an independent person who doesn't need to tell you that like it's going to be okay. So I'm hoping that this video will reach at least one person going through something similar, and that it will help them. I mean, it might not, but it might. And it was just something that I really wanted to do, not really from like a therapy standpoint, but like but just to get it out, if that makes sense. Because like I'm not still bothered by any of this stuff, but it felt like another positive thing that I could get out of that. Do you know what I mean? Like a pain and turning into a positive. So that's the main reasons why I wanted to do this video. So like I say, hopefully it will help someone. But yeah, when I was younger, mainly, I was obviously bullied. I was bullied all the way through school. I was bullied by friends. I was bullied by teachers. And it's not great. It's really not great. The main reason was because I was the shy, quiet one that just used to sit there and take it, and because I looked weird. That seemed to be the usual reasoning for why I was being bullied. Which obviously, and I was going through a lot anyway when I was a kid, so that on top really did not help, and I just felt really awful. Is not a nice thing to have to experience, and you do take it in on yourself. You believe what they say, even if you don't at first. After a while, you do start to question yourself, and then you do start to believe it, and it can make you depressed. It's like kids can be depressed, they get bullied, and I feel like it's not really spoken about enough. It's, you know, um, the usual thing that people will say is just tell someone, or, you know, tell the school. That doesn't always work, but they're not exactly fixing the issue, or at least trying to, with the person and how much trauma that's caused that person for being bullied. And I think that's something that's kind of important, because I wish I had that. Because I did carry it for most of my life. Like I say, I was bullied most of my life, and I carried it through school, and I took it when I was, you know, when I left school, and it was the worst. And I just felt like that was just something that happened to me. I felt like it was my fault, and that's ridiculous, because now I know that that is not the case. Some examples of stuff that I had as bullying were, I had hair pulling a lot because I had weird hair. I had names called to me a lot. Usual ones were like goth. Ugly was another one that I used to get a lot. I've had things thrown at me. One time a kid threw like a brick at me. It didn't hit me, thank God. Um, I've had people chasing me, obviously. I'm trying to think what else I've had. I've been kicked by someone. It's like it was really awful, and like I say, I was bullied by teachers as well. So I missed a lot of school when I was younger because it just made me so depressed. And it's all right, the school saying, you know, I will try and do something about it. They don't always. At least they didn't used to. I'm hoping that things have changed now and they do. But you just take it in on yourself, you know, and it's really awful, and it just feeds into your negativity and how you feel about yourself. And especially at school, it's just awful because that's when you're sort of shaping who you're going to be and who you want to be. So to have that happen to you at the same time, it's just such a traumatic thing. The thing that I wanted to like really get across is just the usual thing that people say to you, actually, which is why I said I wanted to make this video. The normal thing that they say to you is, it's them, not you. And you just don't take it on board, but it's actually true. It is actually true. And it took me years to figure that out. That, you know, they have so many issues going on that's why they bully, and you just can't get that into your head. You think, you know, obviously they're picking on you because you look weird, because, you know, you do this weird thing, because I don't know, you live somewhere that they don't like. It could be anything, and you sit there thinking, well, that's my, like, I'm the issue, that's why they're picking on me. And it's not even the case. It's just the fact that this person has issues. They have issues, and they're not a decent person. That's why they're pushing it onto you instead of dealing with it. And it's such a hard thing to get your head around, but it's so true. It is so true. And one of the things that will help you in dealing with that is feeling sorry for the other person. Like, obviously you're going to get angry, you're going to get upset. That is understandable, but that's a waste of energy. Because what does that person matter to you? They don't matter to you, you know? So just don't feel that anger towards them. It's a waste of energy. Instead, just feel sorry for them. Because at the end of the day, they're going through something with themselves, are not happy with themselves, is essentially what it is. They're not happy with themselves. And they're so unhappy with themselves that and they're not a good person. So they're looking for people to offload onto, to deflect how they feel. And they need to pick on someone else to feel better about themselves. And when you think about that, that's sad. Like, that is actually sad. They need that to get through their day. And it's like, you think about how rubbish you feel about, like, yourself and what you're going through on a day-to-day basis, and just realize that you are clearly the better person because you don't need to bully someone to get through your day. You can just get on and do your best. But they can't physically do that. They have to find someone to bully in order to feel good. And that's kind of sad. But that is the case. That is 100% the case. And like I say, that's why I wanted to do this video, because I have now come out the other side of it. I'm no longer in my 20s, having suffered with it pretty much my whole life. I've been bullied in my adult life as well by people, and it's always the same thing, and I've realised that now. But I really wish that someone had told me this when I was a kid, and that is that it's not you at all. It's just not. You know, if there really was an issue with you, and this person is someone that you care about, or you know, or, you know, you actually think about their opinion once in your life, you know, if they have an issue with you, they will tell you and they will talk to you about it. They don't need to bully you about it. This person, you don't even know them, you don't care about them. What do you care about what they think of you? They're irrelevant to you. So you have to remember that they just need that to get through their day. And why do you need to take on board what they're saying to you? It doesn't matter to you because they're nothing to do with you. It's their issue and they're reflecting it onto you. You're gonna take that on board for a long time if you let it get to you. And it just does get to you. But if you really let it consume you, it really can change who you grow into, because you will not trust people. You will not let people in very easily because you've been bullied, and it's not nice. And I've been there and I've done that. It's not nice. I got older and I didn't think I could get friends because I thought I was this awful person. And then one time I actually did speak to people because I was a bit drunk at a party, and they were like, "Oh, actually, you're all right." It's like, yeah, I am. Why did I feel like I wasn't? I felt like I couldn't make friends. And then the minute that I realised it wasn't me, I started to make real friends, not friends that, would join in with the bullying. Because friends don't do that. They just don't. So, again, now that I've realised all this stuff, I have come out the other side of it and I have all that stuff that I didn't think I could get because I didn't think I was worth it. I thought that what they were bullying me for was true, and it wasn't. It wasn't. And when I look at these people now and I see them or I hear from them, they're not doing so well. And it's like, they don't have friends. They don't have anything really. And one of them is an alcoholic. And it's like the other one just doesn't have friends. All kinds of awful things for those people. And it's like, because they never sorted themselves out. The issue that they were deflecting onto me and were bullying me for, they did not sort out. And that's the type of people that they grew into. So you don't need to worry about what they think, because trust me, that is exactly what happens. There's not one person that bullied me that came out the other side better in any way, shape or form. Whether it's their situation in life, whether it's the fact that they don't have any friends, they've not become better people. They act like they're better than you, and you kind of feel like they're better than you because that's, you feel like you're not good enough for anything. But they're not better than you. And when you get older, they're not going to be better than you at all. So just take it from someone who's been through it and has spent most of their life dealing with feeling really crappy about myself because of these people that I don't even know. Like, it was awful living with that all that time. And even though I've been dragging that around with me all this time and I've been depressed and dealing with all of that, I still didn't need to bully someone to feel better about myself. Which says it all, really. And you watching this are not bullying people. You're being bullied. So you need to realise that that person has nothing better to do and they need that to survive their little pathetic life, and you don't need that. So you clearly are a better person. And just keep that in your mind. It's going to be difficult, but you need to keep it in your mind because it will help you. Just don't feel the anger and just feel sorry for them. At first it will be difficult, but when you really think about it, it is true what's going on in their life, that they're that low about themselves that they need to belittle or bully someone to feel good. I mean, you have to feel sorry for them. And I think it will make you a healthier minded person if you think like that. And I'm hoping that this video will help people feel like that. It will help them feel healthier. Just because these people that don't know you and are just sad make you feel crappy is not the case. You're not crappy. You're not. Everyone is worthy of stuff. Everyone deserves a right to just exist how they want to exist and not be bullied for it. The people that get bullied do grow up to be quite understanding people because they've been through some shit. But I don't want them to have to carry it around with them like that and feel shit about themselves most of their life just because of a bully. It's not worth it. And I look back now and I'm like, I wish that I felt this way back then, because I would have done so many more things. I would have been so much more happy. And that's why I wanted to do this video. It's important to me that at least someone will feel better about that situation. Whether it is their friends that's bullying them, whether it's random people from school, whether it's teachers. Like I say, I've been through all of it. Like, it's always the same. It's always because that person is not happy with themselves. So you just kind of need to remember that. And hopefully you'll feel better for it. I just hope that that's what this video does for someone. So yeah, that's why I wanted to make this video. I just really want to help someone with that. Because, like I say, looking back, I really wish I'd known this sooner. So I'm hoping that whoever's watching this, if they are younger and they're going through that and they feel like, you know, it's them, why is it always them, you know, they're not good enough, and being sad, it's not true. None of it's true. And you don't deserve to feel that way. It's just other people. And those people are putting their problems on you. They're putting their problems on other people. And that's not right. You're not doing that. So you just need to concentrate on you and what you're doing and be a good person, and everything else will work out eventually. It will take a while probably, but like I say, I've had problems with it in my adult life as well, but I recognise what it is now, so it doesn't affect me half as much. I just kind of have to look at it as, you know, thanks for noticing me. Thanks for taking a moment out of your day to be that bothered by me. Okay, cool. You know, that's how you need to see it now. And I know it's going to be difficult for people, but I really hope that they take what I'm saying on board. Because it's not a good way to feel, and you don't deserve to feel that way. You know, take it from someone who has thought that about herself her entire life. And now I realise I did not deserve to feel that way any more than anybody else does. So yeah, if you guys have been bullied, I don't know, if you feel comfortable sharing stories, you can share them below, or you can send them to me. There is like an email in the description now for people to send me stuff. And if you feel like someone needs to hear this because they're going through being bullied, you can obviously share this video with them. Because like I say, I just wanted to help people that are being bullied to realise. So yeah, share it out. I would like that. And yes, next time. Sorry if this video is a bit, what's the word? Emosh. It's not been easy to record. I have put it off quite a while. Because it's still not easy to talk about. Because, you know, it's not the fact that I'm still affected by being bullied. It's more the fact that I'm upset that it took me this long to realise this stuff. So it's been difficult to put it together, but I obviously was motivated to do it because I want to help as many people as I can. So I will see you guys next time.